Hello everyone, my name's Ham and welcome back to more Psychonauts. Last time we finished up in the collective unconscious, collecting everything we needed to do, everything that was left to collect. We also went around camp and checked on our fellow campers. This time we were going to help free Mr. Pokeylope and Lilli from their confinement here, up at the top of the tower. One important thing I forgot to do though last time was, if I hop into the menu here, I never got to show you all the, primal memories, or the concept art, whatever I want to call it. So we're going to do that in the very beginning of this episode here. Give me 1 second. Alright. Sorry about that. Now we're going to start with Coach Oleander's and the primal memories. And now it's going to play out the same way as like the vaults would inside the minds of people, except it's just going to be concept art. So I'm just going to try and go through them very quickly because I don't want to spend too much time on this. I want to actually try and get through the game here. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so first we got some concept art for Raz. And then for Coach Oleander. Feel free to pause and take a look at it yourself too. Like, I know I know I'm going through them very quickly. We got Bobby Zilch, the other campers, some stuff from Coach Oleander's mind here. Very interesting. Alright, next we got the Brain Tumbler experiment. We got concept art for Dogen, Dr. Loboto. Dogen, Dr. Loboto in the lab. The bathtub there. The Thorny Towers in the dream. This looks like how they play out the scene. The tank battle, the tank itself. Alright. Next is Sasha's. Alright. Now, Sasha's is the Great Hall in the camp. Sasha and Mia. His lab. His mind. And his mind that looks like it would change around quite a lot. Not what we've seen before. Then there's the final stage of it. Looks like the cutscenes. This is the Mega Sensor himself. Alright. And now we got Mia's. Mia's is just Mia herself. Her dancers. Dancers again. Looks like the TV screens that are found around her mind. The bouncer at the very beginning of the level. And what looks to be, I don't know, like the giant foot decorations in the mind. And I think what looks to be an early version of the racetrack. There's the pinball machine. And that's about it. Alright, now we got Linda, the hulking lungfish here. This looks like a building that used to be here in the lake before it got... Well, here at the lake before it actually got filled in. Oh, and some concept art for Lilli. That's interesting. There's Linda. This looks like what would be the underwater level in the very beginning. Lungfish Town. Lungfish Citizens. And what looks to be a giant TV of Lungfishopolis. Now, interestingly enough, you notice how that silhouette doesn't actually look like Raz's silhouette, because that's supposed to be Raz in the level, like he's the giant monster. But, fun fact, Raz wasn't actually the original main character of this game. They switched him out. Coach Amara, and that's about it for Linda. Alright, oh. Now we got Floyd's. Just Floyd himself and the Milkman. The inside of the houses in his mind, the actual level itself, the rainbow squirts, the surveillance cameras and vans, the G-Men guys, just more concept art of the levels, the Den Mother, and that's it, and Gloria. That looks like a beginning version of her stage. Then that looks more like the stage we see. I'm not sure what that is. Procession Arch. The actors. Bonita. There's Jasper. And the Jasper revealed. Interesting. That's the Phantom. Just more concept art of the level, I guess. We got Fred. Just Fred's design. Whoa, what is this? That's weird. That seems to be like some early concept art of Thorny Towers itself. That looks like it would be the area where Fred and Napoleon are in the world. There's Napoleon himself. Looks like the game board was going to be a lot different. Waterloo, bridges, the soldiers, the Hardy Knight. Well, that's about it. And last but not least, Edgar. Alright, first we got Crispin. He didn't change much, it looks like. Then Edgar. Also didn't look like he changed much. The dog in his mind. And you actually see some of the paintings we bought like in the level, so some of those stay the same. The fountain of paint. Just more of the level itself, like more designs of it. The luchadors, or the lucha libre. The flamenco dancer. The bullfighting arena. And that's it. So yeah, that's some neat little concept art that we got to see. But now it's finally time to save Mr. Pokeylope from Dr. Loboto. And it all involves this piece of birthday cake we got from Shigor. If we go down here and show the cake to Mr. Pokeylope, he'll follow it to this side of the cage. And when he does that, we can use telekinesis and pull him right out of there. Very easy to get him out. Alright, let's go ahead and go back up to Shigor. And let her know that Mr. Pokeylope is safe and sound.
That's right, baby. Yeah, you see, everything's gonna be all right. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Interesting.
Dr. Loboto, I have a new brain for you. It's a really, really good one.
That's what you always say, Shigor.
No, this one is really special. It's a fighter.
No, just leave it there, and I'll get to it right after I'm done with this experiment.
Don't worry, baby. Just make sure I get put in that old tank, and Daddy will take care of business.
I can't watch.
See, I never understood, like, is that Mr. Pokey? Oh, no, it is. Okay. Alright, let me talk to her for a second.
So, did you say they knew I was coming?
Yeah, that little army man. Don't worry, Mr. Pokeylope. I'll guard your body and
Oh.
we'll get your brain back really soon.
Okay, well, she cut herself off.
Important work right now. It's on a mission.
Alright, so I always thought, like, when I was a kid, that Mr. Pokeylope was just, like, in a brain costume. Because, like, he's too small. Like, but I guess the brain is huge for him.
All we have to do is get it in the brain tank somehow.
Alright. So, yeah, just gonna
Over there now.
throw him into the tank that's right there.
It's time to make the soup.
And there goes Dr. Loboto, defeated. Kinda anticlimactic, but, you know, sometimes things are just like that.
Nice and easy.
So funny, Mr. Pokeylope. Someone's got chocolate bread. Someone does.
This is deeply disturbing.
But Rasputin, recranialization of an adult brain without surgery.
That's a very advanced procedure. How did you know how to do it?
Well, I've studied it a little. But Shigor here knows more about handling brains than anyone
psychonaut I've ever met.
Really? You know, I've been thinking about getting a lab assistant.
Shigor, darling, do you know where all of the other children's brains are?
Well, if you can lead us to them,
I heard he saved
we can
everyone.
bring them back
Come
to their
on.
owners immediately.
Ahem.
Immediately after we break young Miss Zanotto here out of her restraints.
Alright, now I said before that earlier was the point of no return. This is actually the point of no return. So if you haven't done everything yet, do it now. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to go back for it. Alright, so let's go ahead and finally free Lilli. See, even the autosave said point of no return.
If that thing gave me a cowlick, Coach Oleander's gonna burn.
At least he never got inside your brain. It's going to take me weeks to get my rhythm back.
Rasputin, you have surprised us yet again. I cannot thank you enough for what you've done.
Hey, all in a day's work for a psychonaut.
Well, Psy Cadet, you mean.
Hey, the Psychonauts should be so lucky to get someone like Raz. The brain he's got in there is...
Is one in a million. Thanks to all of you for bringing it straight to my door.
Oleander.
You! You took all my friends' brains. You turned an innocent fish into a giant monster. You stole all the teachers, derailing my education. And you kidnapped my girlfriend.
Rasputin, this fight is too big for you.
Back home, I had to clean up after the elephants. So trust me, I know how to take care of this ugly little pile of...
Kids, let the grown-ups handle this.
You tall people.
Sasha!
We get to kill him too?
Well, it's official. The genius is back. Time to go get ready for my gallery show. Uh-oh, this looks bad. Ah, well, that's good. Someone must have turned off the gas long ago.
Oh, here's what my poor flowers need. A little water.
Oh no, I spilled all my turpentine and acetone. Hey, Boyd! Long time no see! Oh, Mr. Orderly, I did not see you there. I was just taking a little therapeutic walk in the moonlight.
Relax, the asylum's closed. We can all go home.
Leave? Here?
Yeah, this place is for crazy people. And I don't know about you, but I ain't crazy no more.
I have to tell you, I'm feeling pretty good.
You know, maybe it is time for us all to move on.
What do you think, Boyd? You ready to blow this popsicle stand?
The milkman has completed his route. You guys want to split a cab?
And the crib wasn't even that clean. I mean, what do I have to do to get those guys to take me seriously?
When are you going to shut up and kiss me?
I can hear that.
I know.
Surrender. Never.
Psychonauts have a word for people who turn on their own.
Ha! I don't need the Psychonauts anymore. I'm making my own army. Got a word for that?
Yeah. The
that one.
Always in such a rush, Rasputin. It takes years before you're ready for combat of that magnitude.
Well, you'd be surprised, Nine. This one's been acing all my extra credit exams.
I beat the coach once already, and I can do it again.
Darling, that was just a remote projection of the coach. He wasn't as strong as he would be if he were to appear in the real world.
Where's his brain?
Oh, probably stuck in one of his plans to take over the world somewhere.
Hey, how's the weather down there? Ah, finally. Alone at last, eh, Rasputin?
Glad you're finally picking on someone your own size.
Yes, I've been dying for a chance to pick your brain.
Two can play that game.
Yeah, but only one can win.
Alright, we're finally gonna have a final showdown with the coach. Sorry about not talking for a while. I just wanted you all to see that cutscene. It's pretty long, but it gives the asylum patients their closure. Alright, so now that everyone's knocked out, it's just us against the coach. He put up a barrier around himself, and he's just gonna be shooting these things at us. Alright, so what we actually want to do here is we want to grab... Okay, we want to grab the little pieces of rubble that fall down next to us. And I hate to say this, but, pyrokinesis not pyrokinesis. Levitation is probably not going to be very useful for us right now, so that's going to be put on the back burner. Alright, so now that we've got an opening to the wood, we use pyrokinesis to open it up. If it would open up a little bit more. Once we get a proper clear shot to the coach, we just pick up another piece of rubble and hit the tank with it. And he's just gonna fortify his defenses more. I'm actually gonna say that marksmanship probably isn't good for this fight. So I'm gonna put levitation on just so we can move quickly and then move marksmanship. Alright. So it's basically just like a standard boss fight. Hit him 3 times. I'll try and go quickly, but no promises here. Alright, now we just need an open space. We just need an open... It is a little bit tricky because the 2 rings of like debris rotate in the different directions. There we go. And one last hit ought to do it. We're finally breaking that glass open. Okay, but I'm gonna take this hit. Oh, well, I thought I was gonna have enough time to actually burn the wood, but I guess not. There we go. Man, have I always had this much trouble with the fight? I don't remember ever having this much trouble with it. And we got a clear shot. That should do it. Pretty easy fight. Now let's actually go up and confront the coach's brain.
Super sneezing powder. Ugh. Try not to sneeze. Have to hold it in.
Alright, we are just a brain outside of our body. We can't do much besides just use invisibility, telekinesis, and shield. This is what all three of those look like. Because we need our body for the rest of them. So, I think this is where I'm actually going to end things off for this episode. Sorry to leave you all on a bit of a cliffhanger, but we're going to continue in the next one. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye!